Sound, man, states that decide what's legal and illegal, even though we control the vessel that we in. You see how that don't make no sense? You see how that don't make no sense, gang? How you gonna tell me what I can and can't do and it's my body? Yeah, real deal. Man, what dude created laws? Now I understand, big brother. Yeah, we need laws. We can't just have no, man, just all these different type of goons running around the world or whatever. But it's like, big brother, to a certain point, it's kind of like, man, nigga, who is you to decide what I do with my life? What I put in my body? What I want to do with my free time? Man, who is you? Yeah, man, that's like telling somebody how to raise their kids. Oh, hey, you better not whoop your kid. You better not put a belt to her ass. Like, man, what? Who is you? You telling me what I can and can't do with mine? Real deal, big bro. Man, you hear how that sound? Sound bag was doing. I'm knowing. Man, check it out. I got a little example for you, son. You know about the whole little LGBTQ thing and how they was, at a certain point of time, they was pushing it off to the little ones and they was trying to get them to be all free and all that. Man, why was that even a conversation? But they can't legalize marijuana. Bitch, why was that a conversation? Hell wrong with you? Nigga, that good greenery, that motherfucking heal people, gang. That good greenery heal people. But y'all got the lick on the shelves that just motherfucker, it just $16.99 for a bottle. Hear that? 16, man, come on, gangster. I don't know how much the lick go for. I'm not a lick connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? I really don't get into those activities. Slide? Am I better than you? I am, gang. I don't get into that, gang. I just don't. I don't think, when the last time I had some lick? I do recall the last time I had some. I was probably about, how old I was? I think I was 15. And my sister, she had the little small little bottles. And then she was like, "You wanna get crossfaded?" And I was like, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I drank it, and it felt like I had to take a shit. I don't like how it sit on my stomach, son. Like, it sit on your stomach like some heavy food, son. I don't like that, you hear me? But like, it ain't nothing to me. Cause she was trying to say, how are you drink no chaser? How are you doing that? Gang. It's just like how you drink motherfucking apple cider vinegar and all that shit for your skin, my nigga. You just drink it. I don't have to hold my nose. Bro, just drink it. I even told her I could drink it like water. And I sat up there and I drank it like water, like nothing. And she like, oh no, you gonna be one of those. And I'm just like, you sure? Now look at me now. Am I one of those? Absolutely not. You crazy? Hell wrong with you? I got self-control. I know I don't need the lick in the slightest. I don't deal with it, gang. Yeah. I ain't dealt with it since I was 1.5. But off that though, strictly, man, how they was pushing all that, and it's kind of like, big brother, who is you to decide what I do with my body, son? Who is you to decide what's legal and illegal? I mean, yeah, legal and illegal. Real deal. Them sound too similar. When you say it too fast, it sound the same. Legal and illegal. You hear? It sound too similar, I don't like it. But man, who the first person in the world to create laws? Hey, who the first person in the world to ever create a law?
Okay, I found this on the web for who is the first person in the world ever created.
See, that's why I can't stand this bitch. This is exactly why I can't stand this bitch. That's why I always go to ChatGPT. You lousy, you useless, I despise you. That's why ChatGPT is better. Yeah, no response. She ain't got nothing to say. She knew it, man, she know ChatGPT better. She know he better. Wrong one. That's why I don't tolerate that girl no more, man. Ciroc, I'm tired of you, bitch. She can't answer a simple question. Who the fuck, bro? Do you know? Brother, can you help me out? As usual, you can't, because you're lousy. Weak ass nigga. But, gang, off that though, big brother. Real deal. Straight. Whoever the first dude is to create a law, I want you to know something, big brother. You must have had some strict parents, and they morals and values must have rubbed off on you, so much to the point to where you felt like you wanted to be a domineering force to the rest of the world and tell us what to do? Nigga, don't tell me what to do. I don't like when nobody tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do, gang. Seriously. Yeah. When my mama used to be like, it's yes ma'am and no ma'am, not yes, huh, all that. Man, dog, look here. Is you a person? Do you want me to consider you a it? Cause I don't even acknowledge a it, man. Just take it how you get it. Real deal. I ain't gonna never be that daddy. Hey, boy, it's yes, sir to you. Hey, I'm not playing with you, boy. Yes, sir, no, sir to you. Man, as long as he acknowledge me, he know I exist. Real deal. Cause if he don't acknowledge me, that's when we got a problem. Nigga, didn't I just call your name, boy? Oh, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear. You ain't hear me? Next time you better hear me, doc. Wrong with you. I called your name, bro. Hell, wrong. Stop playing with me like I don't exist. See, that's disrespectful. That's just you playing with me like I'm a dog or something. Real deal, but straight. Yeah, though, big brother. Like, kinda, it's so many laws in the world to where like I can't even keep up with it. But we know the basics, like thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not disrespect their parents. Them kind of like some of the 10 commandments, but they decided to make that a law. Speaking of the 10 commandments, who wrote the Bible? Because I know it wasn't God and it was not his disciples. It was not his disciples. The Bible done been rewrote so many times, gang. Can I have the original Bible? Yeah. And my granny, I asked my granny a question because she real holy, son. Like, overly, my nigga. And I love that for her. Yeah, I love that. Stay in connection with the Lord, why don't you? Yeah, stay in connection with him. Won't he do it? But I just praise the Lord in different ways than the old school people. Like the old school people, they all in your face with it. Now, God don't like that shit. Now, you ain't supposed to be disrespecting your mom. You gonna get your ass sent right to hell. See, I ain't with all that, gang. I praise the Lord my own way. I don't project his prayers onto other people because honestly, it's either you know him at this point or you don't. He done been around for so long, how can you not know him? You feel me? Seriously. But like, yeah, gang. I asked her one day, I was like, Granny, you read the Bible? And she like, every day. I sleep next to it. And I'm like, so you done read the whole Bible front and back? She like, oh no, I just skim and scan and get what I need out of it. And I'm just like, hmm. So who do they expect to read the entire Bible? Have you read the entire Bible? Or anybody around you? Because it's like kind of like, if you can read the entire Bible, then you can read the entire book of laws. What is all the laws, gang? Like, we only know the basic laws, bro. Like, it's some police officers that can pull you over just off the smell of some greenery. And that's kind of so backwards to me, gang, because, like, bro, why are you truly mad about something that doesn't concern you, that didn't get inhaled in your lungs, and didn't really, like, affect your day in the slightest, gang? I understand you gotta meet your quota, but, like, come on, dog. It's like that. Real deal. It's like that. And kind of like straight, it's a lot of different states that's real. I don't know. They just, what's the most freest state? Like, what's the state where you can get away with the most stuff? Because I know it's not down here. Down here, we a red state. You hear me? That's Republican versus Democrat. And speaking of Republican and Democrat, man, we so blinded, thug. Like, we so blinded, son. Like, man, before I even knew what a Republican or a Democrat was, I asked my mom, what you is? Democrat? I say, I'm a Democrat too. Real deal. Before I even know what it is, I'm a Democrat too. But then as I do my little research or whatever, I'm like, man, Democrat? Then I get to, doing my little extracurricular activities, Democrat. Then I get to watching a few people on the internet that speak a little knowledge, Democrat. Yeah, man. Then the icing on the cake, Charleston White talking about Democrat. Are you serious? I'm not no Democrat, gang. I don't know what I am. I vote for who I care for. See, when it was this presidency, I said pregnancy. When it was this presidency, you hear me? When it was this presidency, man, you strictly just kind of gotta go for whoever you want to go for. You hear me? Real deal. Like, do it really matter, son? Like, honestly, like, Do you have to strictly be one side like all the time? Like, I'm gonna be honest, big brother. Like, I'm too versatile. I'm too interchangeable. And I'm too motherfucker. I get played out too fast. I can't be a Democrat for my whole life, my nigga. Shit, sometimes I want to say, what up, Republican? Shit, sometimes I want to say, what up? Real deal. And kind of like, why don't laws apply to the people that's in power? That's why I want to get in power. That's why I want to get in power. Some people be like billionaires and millionaires and 500 millionaires and people like that. They get away with anything, but son, kind of like, if you was at that stature where you had that type of money, wouldn't you get away with anything too? Wouldn't you be happy that you getting away with anything, son? Real deal. I want to get to that point. I swear to God. Nigga, I don't care if money make me evil, bitch. I'm already evil. Hell wrong. What you want me to be evil and broke, bitch? I'm not finna be evil and broke. No, it ain't finna happen, dog. Cut it out. It ain't finna happen. Yeah, get it out your head. Real deal. I'd rather be evil and rich than evil, spiteful, hateful, and broke. You feel me? Real deal. Cause I know some niggas like that. Yeah, I know some niggas like that, man. Man, I was just sliding up to my sister's crib and I seen a homeless nigga outside. And it was like 40-some degrees out there. And that boy got a little blanket on his body, and he got that little cup, and he shaking that little cup at people that's stopping at the stop sign. And I ain't see nobody get that man no money. And I'm kind of like, Lord, that hustle is dead, son. Like, back in the day, I really used to see people, they'll stop, roll down their window, give them a little dollar or some change, or say, God bless it, blessed your day. Please, here, you can have some hot chocolate or a McDonald's meal or something. But now, son, you get outside and you get to shaking that cup, thug, you ain't getting nothing. So like, kinda, yeah, I'm gonna be evil and rich. Wrong with you? Why would I want to be broke? Real deal. Yeah, you ain't making no sense, big brother. Yeah. Think I care. Think I care. Think I care. Wrong with you? Think I care. I don't care about none of your morals. I don't care about your values. I don't care about your views on life. And I could give a fuck less about how you feel about how another motherfucker was supposed to live. Don't worry about me, doc. Seriously, don't worry about me, doc. Yeah, if I want to be evil and rich, let me be that. I'm tired of arguing with you about it. Yeah, we've been going back and forth about this for at least 2 minutes too long. You serious? Oh, no, look, are you serious? Look at yourself, gang. You getting worked up over nothing. Stop. Seriously. But, real deal though, like, you see that big book? All them laws wrote in there, and somebody had to stamp every single law. Like, kind of like, when you think about that, it's been so many old men that done died, revived, and came back again. And they still writing in this same book. And they ain't really even went over all the book. Like, I promise you right now, the president of the United States, Donald Trump, don't even know all the laws in the book. That's how many laws it is, dog. Like, why is it that many rules on people that control their own body? Like, you gotta think about it, son. All these people, like, pre-civilization, son, we ain't had no laws, man. Civilization ruined everything, but it kind of made everything better on the low. Like, it ruined everything, but it made it better slight. Cause like, kind of, when I think about it, if I was born during the the medieval times and the prehistoric era, yeah, nah, gang. I wouldn't have survived. No, human life expectancy wasn't nothing but like 20 to 30 years. Yeah, gang, we getting up to 60. That's artificial, my nigga. Yeah, a lot of your grandparents is being kept alive by meds. Real, that's artificial life. We ain't supposed to live that long, gang. We really supposed to be maxed out at like 30 years. Cause what animal except alligators and crocodiles and like tortoises and shit that live that long? You know what I'm saying? Like, when it be humans that I see live 100 years, I look at them as pathetic. Gang, let go. Why are you still here? You have no purpose on this earth. You're sucking up oxygen that our newborn babies need. Get your old ass on. You've lived enough life. That's why when people be like, oh my God, my great granny, she's 112 years old this year. Thank God for another day. I'd be like, get your ass on. Seriously. Get on, bro. Hell wrong. No, please. You done lived a little bit too long for me. Yeah, now I'm not jealous at all. I'm mad at this point. Hell wrong. You taking good oxygen away from my little one? Get out of here, gang. Wrong with you? Get out of here. Yeah, and I mean it. I don't care how old your great grandma got, nigga. Don't tell me how old your great grandma got, nigga. Yeah, seriously. But straight, what you eat for breakfast? You ate some white bread, some eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. Did you hear any health in that meal, gang? White bread, no nutritional value. Eggs, you salted them, you peppered them, and you buttered them up. That's a little bit of protein. Sausage, grease. Bacon, grease. Grits. God, don't get me started. No nutritional value. Well, they do help with digestion because they full of water. But when you cake them up with butter and heavy whipping cream and all that, gang, just stop. You know what I'm saying? Just stop. But kind of like, what is my favorite breakfast item? No, I like hash browns. Yeah, it used to be grits, but like hash browns turned to my favorite breakfast item. And I used to hate on hash browns too. Like I used to see my sister eat them, and she used to be putting ketchup on them. And I'm just like, son, are you serious? That is disgusting. Get some grits or something. You hear me? But then one day, I think I had ordered some hash browns, but it was supposed to be for her because I didn't want no grits. So she was like, get extra hash browns for me. And then I had ended up tasting the hash browns, and I'm like, hold on. Lord Jesus. Let me get another nibble. Shit, I keep getting another nibble. Them motherfuckers back gone. I'm like, yeah, they ain't my hash browns, gang. They in my belly. What, you want me to regurgitate them? Get away from me. Sir, get away from me, gang. You're not getting them. Literally. But like, kind of, I like everything bout. I'm not a sauce boss. Yeah, I'm not a sauce boss in the slightest. I like everything bout, son. You hear me? I eat because when I eat my cheeseburgers, I like ketchup, meat, and cheese. That ain't bout, you hear me? You put a little wetness on the burger. But sometimes they be dry. So you kind of gotta put that little ketchup on there. You hear me? Real deal. I feel it, big brother. Your logic do be making sense sometimes. Because, like, if they throw out a dry burger, what you finna do? Just sit there and eat it with bread and cheese, man? Put a little ketchup on there. I feel it. But straight, though, big brother, like, kind of, when I think about the people who created laws, I kind of despise them on the low because it's like, you ain't had to do all that. Like, I feel like they got out of hand with it. Like, I feel like they just kind of, they started just using that little pen and just writing shit because people is so weak-minded, thug. Like, as the more and more civilization just started to advance, man, people is so fucking weak-minded, my nigga. That's why they created all them laws, gang. Like, it's probably a law out here. Like, not probably. I'm going to just say the ones that we know. Who created the law that men can't hit women? But yet, women can hit men? Gang, that shit is backwards, bro. Hell wrong with you. That shit is backwards, gang. I don't care if we're genetically superior. I don't care. I don't care. I just said I don't care. How many times I gotta tell I don't care, gang? Genetically superior or not, bro, y'all shouldn't be allowed to hit us neither. Hell wrong with you. They should have made it a law to where it's like, only if a woman decides to invoke violence on a man first, he should be allowed to wrap her ass across the head with the 3-piece combo. Don't forget the biscuit. Get a little mashed potatoes on the side. And bitch, get a strawberry Fanta too. No ice? Yeah, no ice. Yeah, you ain't getting nothing for the lump. No ice. Real deal. But like, kind of, it's backwards, big brother. I don't know. I think it was really like, I think the dudes who created that laws was like pussy niggas. And when I say pussy niggas, I don't mean they was scary. I mean that they was like pussy whipped. You hear me? Like they was just so tender behind women, fight like buku tender, man. And it's kind of like I just don't respect them niggas, you know? I just don't respect them niggas. Because if I keep going deeper and deeper into it, I'm going to get mad. And if I get mad, then you're going to think I'm very passionate about the topic. And then you're going to think I'm a woman abuser. And that I am not, you know? But I am a man that will 100%. Let me rephrase that. 133%. Will whoop the fuck out of bitch if she tried me. 133%. 133. Can't forget my 33 gang. Real deal. Can't forget it. I swear. I'm down bad for that. Oh, you one of them. I'm down bad. Oh, you one of them. What you gonna do to me then? You hear me? What you gonna do you see me doing that? You ready to lose your life behind a woman that you don't know? Cause that's what's gonna happen to you. Cause you gotta realize something. I'm full of testosterone, big brother. And one thing a nigga not gonna do, they not gonna embarrass me in front of my little ones. They not gonna embarrass me in front of my family. And they not gonna embarrass me in front of my woman. So is you ready to lose your life? I didn't think so. So mind your goddamn business and don't worry about what the hell I'm doing with mine. Seriously. But yeah, though, gang, like, yeah. People who made laws, you don't run my body, son. You don't run my body. You don't tell me what to do. But I do love civilization. So can we come to an agreements? What's that word? Can we come to Can we come to a motherfucking conclusion and just realize that I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I ain't lying. I think I stopped caring halfway through. That's why I couldn't come up with a word. I think I stopped caring. Yeah. Gang, you gotta start caring more, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Damn near like, how is this possible? You literally be stopping caring mid-sentence. Like, gang, you started this and you cared, clearly. We can tell. But now it's like you don't care no more. What's up with you? Big brother, I'm gonna keep it all the way with you, gangster. It's like kinda like I care, but I don't care. And it's like it's my superpower, but it's a hindrance at the same time. I don't know how to explain it, son. But man, y'all know how I get though, dick. Man, fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, bitch. I'm gone.